Welcome. This is the United Way of Grant County's 2020 annual report. The United Way of Grant County last year started the year really excited for a strategic action planning process that would help lead and focus our work and support more intentionally for the community. We recognized barriers that we had, the potential for a bright future, and a willingness to invest time, talent, and treasure in our community to succeed. We wanted to individually engage the community. We had lots of asks that we wanted to make, then COVID happened. Our employers began to struggle and see changes. We were seeing changes in corporate social responsibility plans, but there is opportunity for growth. We saw more volunteers get engaged. Coalitions joined together for support. There's definitely room for grant proposal writing and a defined lane that the United Way could secure and work in. We're moving quickly, but making sure we're taking time to be sure that this direction is an opportunity to serve our community. So who's on the United Way team? Our 2021 Board of Directors were led by Brett Carey, our board president, Michael Hotz, our vice president, Dave Abernathy, our treasurer, and Leslie Winter, our secretary. As many of our board members are rolling off, we are bringing on new board members. Dave Abernathy, Carol Brown, Kylie Jackson, and Annie Vermillion have rolled off our board this year, and we are joined by Michael Moffitt and Abby Wilkinson. Our board president is Jonathan Perez. Our vice president is Rob Kiesling. Our board secretary is April Evans, and our board treasurer is Cindy Cole Morgan. It is my great honor and privilege to be here with our office manager, Jane Barnes, who has worked for the United Way for 15 years. So we wanted to present her a little award, thanking her for 15 years of service in our office. Thank you, Jane, for all you do for our office and for the community.
That is pretty. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
We've been blessed this year as well to have great volunteers and wonderful Indiana Wesleyan interns. We were assisted by Madison Timmons, Jackie Fernandez, Abigail Rutt, and Tina Scott. We are super excited to see where the team for 2021-2022 leads us. But it makes us wonder, what is our why? The United Way of Grant County, in its strategic action planning process over the 2021 year, asked this very question. Are we community fundraisers? Does our mission still fit what we do? Is the United Way, what is its community role? Well, we looked into that, and yes, we are a community fundraiser. We are a giving vehicle for many donors in the community, but we also vet where that money goes and the organizations in which it's invested. Our mission does still fit. We build stronger families by focusing support for health, education, and financial stability to achieve measurable results by uniting community resources. But we think we could do more. Maybe we could start measuring those results and reporting them to the community going forward. And the United Way's role, we're a backbone, we're a fiscal agent, we're a bridge, we're a neutral convener, and yes, a fundraiser locally here in the community. But now we think it's time to define our work lanes just a little bit better. So with a clear mission and clear goals, beginning in 2022, any not-for-profit in Grant County will be eligible to request funding consideration from the United Way of Grant County as long as they offer assistance in programming in health, education, and financial stability. In July of 2021, organizations will provide a letter of interest to the United Way of Grant County, offering and asking to participate in our funding programs. Then beginning in 2023, we will hope to offer exactly what impacts and what measurements we want to see in those three issue areas: health, education, and financial stability. It's clear the United Way is supporting programming that is involved right here in Grant County during those transformational moments for our families. And we plan to provide evidence that supports and provides assistance for those organizations through diverse funding. So what exactly does the funding look like from 2020? As we all know, we had an amazing year with COVID, a pandemic like no one has ever seen in their lifetime. For us, the 2019-2020 giving campaign is pledge dollars pledged in the fall of 2019, and then we received those dollars in payment during the 2020 year. Last year, we raised $422,225.58. In addition, we raised $20,806 in NAP credits. We received 3 grant awards last year, one from the Early Learning Indiana Child Care Desert Program for $150,000, the Economic Relief Initiative for $400,000, and we also received assistance from the Payroll Protection Program for $21,900, which was a loan forgiveness program. We have special funds like the H2O Fund that is a revolving about $6,000. The COVID Relief Fund that we opened during the pandemic raised $71,549.76. And then we also are the fiscal agent for the Cardiovascular Diabetic Health Initiative under Connections in Health, which has raised $14,000. So altogether total, the United Way of Grant County in 2020 raised $1,106,481 to assist this community. That is an amazing achievement, but we couldn't do that alone. We had companies and volunteers really engage in helping us raise that money to support our community. Organizations like our 2020 Cornerstone Company of the Year, Meijer Corporation. All right, welcome. We have with us today Aaron. He is the store director for our local Meijer grocery store here in Grant County in Marion. And we are very honored to present to Meijer and the Meijer team here in Grant County our 2020 Cornerstone Company of the Year. This award is a custom-made award recognizing what we consider cornerstone companies in Grant County. Those companies that our community depends on, turns to, and looks to for direction and leadership. The Meijer Corporation and its employees this year in 2020 really stepped up. They were frontline workers. They were there for us when we were locked up and didn't have toilet paper. They were there for us when we needed cleaning supplies and food. They always had a smile on their face no matter how much stress they were under. And we really appreciated the fact that they turned out every year in a really major way for the United Way campaign. They give back at over $23,000 a year to our community to help support ongoing programming. So we're really grateful and thankful for the Meijer Corporation here in Grant County, and we hope you get to display this very heavy award in a very prominent place so that you and your employees and your company really know what you mean to us here in this community. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. It's a privilege
Give that to you.
to take this back to the store. I know the team worked very hard last year through the pandemic, and they'll be proud to have this award.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And as always, we love our partnership with Meijer and their team, so we look forward to continuing that partnership in the future.
Thank you.
As a team, we solve problems. We fund organizations through your gifts like the Boys and Girls Club, Carry Services, Grant Blackford Mental Health, Family Service Society, while also working with coalitions like the Early Childhood Coalition, the Grant County Substance Abuse Task Force, and others. So when you wonder, where does my gift go and what does it do? These are the organizations that we can make a difference with and in. Your gifts supported impact such as 130 students received pre-ETS program training, 450 inpatient clients and 898 milestone substance abuse clients were served last year. 471 students were enrolled as 21st Century Scholars. 400 high school seniors utilized Bridge Labs, and over 110,000 meals were served through Kay's Kitchen. Our community and nation have seen instability in 2020, But these challenges have shown us the true character of our citizens here in Grant County. Grant County is resilient and driven to rise above our past, charting a vision and a course that is supportive of our individuality as well as our joint successes. Exemplifying this is the recipient of our 2020 Volunteer of the Year. Brett Carey is our outgoing board chair. The United Way of Grant County is recognizing him this year as our Volunteer of the Year for several reasons. He has served many different roles here in the community and has led the United Way through tough conversations in regards to merger conversations, difficult funding decisions, and when leadership transition was scheduled to happen on the outset and outbreak of the world pandemic, Brett agreed to step up and remain president of the United Way board, providing a level of consistency and impact for our community so that we could focus on assisting during the pandemic. Brett has remained a steadfast champion for the community and the United Way during countless hours of above and beyond support. Our 2021 goals haven't changed financially. In 2020-2021, our annual giving campaign is set to hopefully raise $500,000. That's our goal. We hope that we're eligible to receive $20,000 in NAP credits. We have goals around hopefully winning upwards of $300,000 in grant opportunities. We'd like to raise the H2O fund to $10,000. We're taking on My Way Pre-K to make sure that we provide pre-K options for our families in Grant County, and we're looking at raising funding for emergency support. So we're hopeful that you're proud of what your United Way of Grant County has done during the pandemic year. We hope you stay involved and stay engaged with us. There are many ways that you can do that. You can actually reach out to us through our website at unitedwayofgrantcounty.org. You can call the office and speak with either myself or Jane Barnes at 765-662-9811, or reach out to me at director@uwofgrantco.com. We work every year to utilize your gifts to make the biggest difference right here in Grant County, and we hope you appreciate and are proud of what you help us accomplish each year.